He doesn't want to risk it. Hey, Mark. What are you up to? What are you doing? Let's move while asleep. That wolf. Yeah. Well, Viking's a wolf, obviously, and Cat's a you're I think a German Shepherd. I think. I always like get this because then Bubba's also Hellwolf cross. I think Bubba's Hellwolf cross wolf. I think. He's down beside Viking Wolf. Working hard on RimWorld updates. Last big crunch. Oh yeah. Well, it's only a matter of days now, I guess. So I'm sure that like that's probably like in amongst like your regular job and stuff, probably not that much free time. But I'm sure you'll make it. It's a day. Oh yeah. German Shepherd and Wolf mix. I was wondering about that. I always fucking forget. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure you're not just a German Shepherd. I always fucking forget the wolf part, but then I do it to Bubba too sometimes, because Bubba comes in, he's Hellwolf cross, and I'm pretty sure it's wolf, but I can't fucking remember. And it's like every time I'm not 100% certain, my brain just dumps out the information. And it's like, oh, we don't need this anymore. And I'm like, I actively was trying to retain that, you know? So, yeah, it never helps. But one of these days I'll get it. At least I remember the German Shepherd part this time. I just wish I could remember the whole thing as like one lump thing, you know? Alright, let's go back and get some... Oh, shit. Hey, Azula. Azula's hopping in a fuzzy donut. I won't be able to see the bottom of my screen for a second. Hold on. She requires pats. No. No, she's extremely flat in her cat donut. She's very sleepy looking. Still patting her.
Good afternoon.
It's a day or less. Yeah. Well, normally with updates like that, I normally consider it to be, if it says it's the 11th, it's only like the 12th for me in Australia, kind of thing. Because I used to get the same thing with 7 days. I'd be like, oh my god, it's coming out, I'd be ready to play it, and it's like the next day. But it's the next day at like lunchtime kind of thing, you know? So that's how I kind of look at it. Plus, I'll be testing, if I can, RimWorld over the weekend. If I don't get a chance to, I'll play something else next Tuesday, because I want to have a chance to test what it's going to do, kind of thing. Because if the modders need like one more week, I'm happy enough to wait, you know. It's down beside Viking. No. Popcorn wagon tail. I haven't had any popcorn yet. I feel like I should. Let's see, I'm keeping this mainly for weapons, so attack rating. What else have I got here? I've got that. I should keep this over here where I can see it. 152 attack rating. Poison damage 75. Although, what else does it do? Because if I find something like a new helm or some shit, I'll put it in that. You good, game? I heard it just like I have a moment. I've been kind of like stockpiling these, but I don't really need them. I've been kind of keeping them as like additional cash, realistically. I should check how long the game's been running. Hold on. Oh, that's right, I closed my thing earlier. An hour and a half so far. Well, we're in that 10-minute grace period where it may or may not crash. So we have that. Some mods also hoping they'll add ASAP for RimWorld or other games. I didn't know if you played RimWorld, but I know with RimWorld and their updates and stuff, like obviously I'm just hoping that the few mods that I have will get updated. Because it's okay, Azula, that was just a tissue box touching your tail. She like had like a twitch because it touched her. More so she touched it, but it's fine. Yeah, no, what happened with my game last time was when I updated from 1.3, oh shit, move back, 1.3 to 1.5, because I didn't realize I had like my version stuck to not like auto update and shit, right? Is I jumped in and I don't know if I saved it before I really noticed that there was a problem, but all the deep stacks mod, anything that was up to or over like 1,000, said 1,000 or over, automatically got deleted off my game. No matter what it was, whether it be money or food or logs or whatever, right? It just disappeared. And I didn't notice it until after I had progressed and saved. And there was nothing I could do, there was no going back, because I'd wiped all of my saves and shit. But this time I'm aware of it. So I'm kind of hoping that I can sort of get an idea of, is it updated? Is it affected? Is it not? Is there anything I can do about it without changing any settings or anything like that, or changing any mods or anything like that? If there's like, I don't know, like I've tried to put as much as I could resource-wise into transport pods to try to lower the amount of stacks that I have on my map without changing any mod settings or anything like that. Like that could help. It might not. It might do nothing and it might have been all a waste of time, but I've got to try. I've got to give it a go, you know? And hey, if it doesn't do the thing, if it works this time because all the modders have had like up to a month, then yay, you know? We would actually go ahead with like some extreme colony wealth. My only problem is that I am worried about like last time where, because I have an old save file and I'm on a 1.5 tile and it would be in 1.6 game, and all the changes that have to apply to all the creatures and stuff that I have, that's gonna suck a little bit, because it's gonna, like, everybody's like, oh, it's gonna be a performance update. I'm like, no, not initially, not until I move. It will apply the facts that the game will absolutely chug, which it did on Tuesday, to my horror, because it should only be doing that after it updates. Like that's what I'm expecting it to do after it updates, was what it did on Tuesday. Because that's more so normal for post-update. But yeah, it doesn't bode well if it's already doing it. But I was fucking around with Unstable for a while. And then I played Rim Connect for like 12 hours, so the game could just be having a stroke about that. Alright, I've killed just about everything down here. So I'm just going to do a zigzag, and I'll have to go back into this little spot here, because that's still, up until this line is still this area, I'm pretty sure. Unless the Arreat Plateau is partway, then I don't have to kill whatever's at the end of that. But I'll get through here and make sure everything is dead, make sure I picked up everything. I should be pretty good about that. There's only going to be a couple of those towers up further on the map where I already knew I was going to run down and do this, so I wasn't so worried about killing them before coming down here, because I'm like, it's just going to spend me time up there that I could be using down here. But yeah. And then we'll go up towards the... what do you call it? The glacial trail, right? There was no carvers, no flares. Okay, yeah, no. I've accidentally like brought them over here, but I don't actually have to kill them because they're not part of this area, which is great. But I'm still gonna kill them to the best of my ability. I'm a little bit concerned because there's like a real special one in there who's doing like,
Thank you.
fuck knows what. Hold up. Let me go put, oh shit, fuck. Yeah, go stand down near the special one. Holy crackers. Let me put a decoy in front of me so I don't die of electricity. If he's willing to drop stuff in this area, I'm willing to take the gear. This guy is Iback the Unleashed, and he's killing Eliza, and he's killing all of us. And move back. Go get myself some health, because if he's walked in here, I'll fucking take his gear. I'm not above that.
Hello.
Yeah? I'm not expecting him to have anything good. Honestly, he's probably more of a hassle than he's worth, but I'd like to try. I don't have anything special on me, no. Do I have arrows? Yes. Okay, good. Worth it. Yeah, no, where are you? Yeah, there. Okay. So this guy... I think I can get him from here. He's behind my health globe, and I don't want to have to move up if I don't have to. I do want Valkyrie down in there, though. Can you fucking change over and throw her down there? Thank you. There's a fast curse lightning. There goes Valkyrie. The new one in there. There he goes. Okay, now that we don't have his buff, these two should be easy. Yeah, we mustn't have got any, like, carvers, flayers, or whatever out here. Honestly. Must just be whatever we got. We get heavy boots. Got some potions and shit. Got some town scrolls. Nice. It wasn't super not worth it. What is the other thing? It was like a assassin thing, right? No. Mallet. Interesting. Well, nothing that I realistically want from that. That's okay. I just thought I'd poke my nose over there because I wasn't quite sure where in there it, like, halved out. But, yeah. Yeah, it would kind of suck on RimWorld if, like, the couple of mods that I have got suddenly don't work anymore. Like with wild reproduction doesn't work anymore. And I used to quite heavily use wild reproduction for the purpose of it would bring more animals into the map. And they would obviously, like, reproduce while they're there and stuff. So I used to get a lot more meat than I do now. I don't get nearly as many animals walk into my map. And then while they are there, I don't get nearly as much food from them and stuff because there just isn't as many to begin with. But, yeah. That's a small issue with, like, playing something as long as I do. Mind you, like, I know a few people, like, since obviously I didn't update from 1.3 to 1.4, I could have done the same thing with, like, you know, the 1.6 and stuff, but I'm like, that really, really broke my game pretty hard when I did do that update. So I don't really want to cause that again. Like, I'd rather just take the update and move on with it and hope that it handles it. I've killed all of the turret things here, the doors. I'm just checking because there's going to be a couple more. It must be that section up there that's got it. I know this is absolutely fucking thrilling, having me run through and just see if there's anything I've missed. But usually I don't have to start at the fucking top of a map because of where a waypoint is. And I do want to make sure this whole place is cleared out and empty. Especially since there's a lot of imps on this particular map. And they teleport everywhere. Plus the slingers run away. The slayers and the other thingies, they don't really do that. But there should be up here a couple of turrets and doors and barricades we've got to take down. Oh yeah, it is a mana recharge shrine. Alright. I was going to say, I'm like, it should be mana. Okay, so there should be like some doors or towers or... Well, there's obviously a charge thing up higher. Okay, there's one of these things here. Okay, if Valkyrie could come and help me with this. Eliza's helping, which is great. Yeah, there'll be a couple of these things around. I tried to like take out about half of them before heading down the map because I know that they just take time. They do give me, I think, some level of XP. Hold on, what are we on? 204. Alright. I'm not expecting a lot of XP from it. That's why I only looked at the last 3 digits. My thought process is it's not going to give me much higher, like into the thousands or anything. It shouldn't take me too long to get rid of a few of these around the place. So damn dramatic though. Dramatic music for such a little battle. Yeah, no XP at all. Okay, that's fucking wild. So that's interesting. Hold on, I still gotta go around this. I kind of always thought that they gave you some amount of XP. What about the barricade? I've still got the same amount of XP at the moment, so let's see what this one does. Because, like, it should only count, I guess, if there's a thing in it. But then the barricades and doors and stuff exist. I've just never had a moment to, like, look at this. But I still destroyed them all when I was a kid, so it's not like I can't. But, yeah, that gave me no experience either. Yeah, I still sat there and killed these. Because they existed. They had the audacity to exist. We all know what that's like. How dare you? Oh. You know, I've been testing out 7 Days to Die earlier today. Been trying to make a final decision between 18 and 19 because there's a lot of stuff in 18 I quite enjoy, but some of the UI obviously is dialing it all the way back to back where you can't see like health and, well, you can see health but you can't see hunger and you can't see food. You don't have those 2 extra spots on your hotbar type thing. But like, it doesn't matter to me that much. Like, the zombies looking a bit crunchy also doesn't matter to me too much. I just want to know, like, I remember needing to have lights. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I remember needing to have like a 2-person team to go scavenging, because one person had to hold a light while the other person like held the gun or meleeed the zombies and stuff, you know, because it was so dark inside you just couldn't see if you're inside of a building. And like, that kind of stuff sort of made sense, you know. But then the 19 is also kind of dark. It's not the same kind of darkness, but it's still substantially darker than 20s, into the 20s and stuff. And the zombies are a little bit less crunchy. I also still have to go down that too, but after I kill everything here. But yeah, the zombies are a little less crunchy. Like for instance, the vulture has meat around its thighs, because that's something it apparently doesn't have in 18. I thought was hilarious. But like, the ground isn't as dark. Oh, here we go. Alright. We're back up into got enemies territory. Yeah, no, let's move back down a little bit. This is why I said earlier when I came out of the waypoint, I wasn't going to move very much. Because, my god, this group of enemies... Holy shit. This is just what was above us. We fought what was below us and we went down the map. I do still have to go down whatever that is. I'll find out what it's called in a second. Hold on. The Pit of Archeron? Yeah, we gotta go down that. So, like, we gotta go down that, but we gotta clear out everything up here anyway before I go into the Glacial Pass. So, the cool thing is, if I get rid of that, even if the game were to crash, the only thing I'd have to do is, like, re-clear the area, but I wouldn't have to re-clear the pit. But I should have enough experience to deal with the enemies now. Because at the start of tonight, I'd probably say I wouldn't have had, even though I haven't leveled or anything. Sometimes walking down into those areas are... Oh shit, hello, we've got a greenie up here. Sometimes they're way more OP than they're really supposed to be. Yeah, Valkyrie, get back in here. Like, you walk in there and... Like with the Abandon, everything was insane. And it was like, why is everything so strong? Also, what is hitting me? Holy shit. I'm just standing there and I'm like, I'm getting dead. Opposite bow. That would be nice if it was good. I saw a special kind of greens in here. There's Champion Slinger. How about we put the decoy further back? Let's return mage. That axe. I gotta admit, it is kind of nice getting to be able to use my axe. I did get to use my offhand weapon a little bit when I was a kid. It's just that, like, I couldn't remember where I eventually got to use it. I knew it happened eventually. Liza, please don't die for like a hot fucking second while I'm just getting shit. But yeah. Oh man, that guy exploded like a lot. Fucking hell. Somebody out there took that the wrong way. Somebody was not paying attention and only heard that sentence. Shame on you. Pay more attention. Nah. I don't care. I've clipped some like really sus like sentences lately. It's pretty funny. I also have like purposely like name some of them sus things, which is so funny. You know, when I put my clips on YouTube and stuff, if I make something sound really sus, I could almost guarantee you it doesn't get looked at. But if I make it like a normal sentence or even like something mildly cute, it gets looks. And I'm like, what the shit, YouTube? What? I accidentally almost did a thing in my chat then. Because my mouse went places. Hello, let's put a decoy up there. You can go play with that. It always sounds sus. Pretty much. It's really just the context most of the time. Oh, fuck off, mate. Mate, stop. I need Valkyrie over here right now. There we go. No, don't play with Eliza. Yeah, it's really just like depending on what I'm doing. Or... well, it doesn't even really matter what game I'm playing. I think it's legitimately just how I say certain sentences, realistically. Because, like, there's nothing behind them at all. They're just words most of the time. But it tends to mean so much more to other people. And I always find that funny. Yeah, chuck that in there. That'll give me a little bit of extra space. I'm gonna have to go back to town, but I might use my waypoint, honestly. Get this guy dead. Eliza's standing where she's standing. It's not the smartest because she's getting killed by something else. Now I'm very, very close to waypoint. I might just go back down to it. I was going to use a portal, but then I'm like, nah, I'm very close. He came.
Okay.
Yeah, so what I was talking about was, you know, gambling and stuff in here. Like, this guy's not good for that. His shit's like crap, but the chick that you get in here, her shit's great. That's what I was on about earlier. I remembered it eventually.
Afternoon.
It's so like irrelevant by the time I remember things sometimes. I do want that, but that's a fair amount of money, I guess. No, put that back. I just want to put that there. There we go. I forgot that I'd gone and seen Kane as soon as I walked in, and I'm like, why was everything like identified and stuff? Like, I was a little confused. But yeah, that happens sometimes. You could take that, you could take those ones too. I'll probably still keep the rejuvenation potion, honestly. Get rid of the enhanced damage, get rid of the belt. I'm pretty certain I've repaired myself. No, I can't put that in there. Alright, what I want to do with these. I'm gonna give myself more health, a bit more mana. That's right, I wanted to put the rejuvenation potions in here. I actually, hold on. That's 3. I have just enough to do like 1 extra potion at the moment. I was just looking at like, do I have enough to do 2? And I'm like, not really. I've got these 2 here, but not enough. Alright. God, I love the sound of that. It just sounds so cool. I'll keep the teleportation scroll on me because I'm probably going to use it in a moment anyway. I didn't speak to Mala, but I actually have enough health for once, so I don't really mind. I have a waypoint like a portal way further down. So I'm not going to go too high up. I'm going to still go straight over because as much as I've got the map, I haven't actually walked over here on a higher up spot like this. So there we go. Oh, hello. Spicy Gore Widow axe. It's not actually called spicy. Oh god. Fuck that. Yeah, mate, come with me, come with me. Multiple shots, curse, spectral hit. Eliza's got her own beef over there. Here, let me... No, there you go. Look at that. Yeah, run away, mate. I'll fight these 2 down here. Yeah, spicy was the definite, like, term for describing that particular cat with the multiple shots. No wonder why I was dying so quickly. Anything with multiple shots is just an absolute gonna get me dead. My god. HC? No. It's a OCD nostalgia playthrough. Welcome in, Solomon. Recreating my original character that I had on Diablo 2 when I was 12, back originally. With like all the OCD stuff that I did back then when I had really bad OCD. and she's purposely terrible, and it's great. It's been really fucking, oh my god, it's been really super fucking hard, and it's been so fun. But yeah, no, her stats are like bad on purpose. Her skill tree's bad on purpose. Because of that, she can't wear certain gear or use certain weapons and stuff equivalent to her level. She can't use rune words or anything like that because I didn't know that when I was 12. And what the fuck else? We can't do any kind of like reduced requirements gear or anything like that either. She can only use a bow as a main weapon. We can't use a crossbow at all on either weapon. Her secondary weapon could be like whatever as long as it's not a crossbow. It can even be another bow. And immolation arrow, even if it's fire immune and shit. So some battles take a while. I do not know what's up there, but fuck that group. I will get to them in a second. I'm going this way. I've got to get all the map, kill the things, pick up all the stuff, sell all the stuff, keep my original helper all the way through. Whatever they gave me, I've got to keep her. She only gets my hand-me-downs, so whatever. When I can eventually afford to upgrade, because I can only upgrade my shit when I have a full amount of like coin in my stash and inventory to the point that I can't pick up money anymore, that's when I can gamble for a bow or a weapon or whatever, armor. And then if I find something that's equal or equivalently, equivalent or better to what I've got, then she can have my hand-me-down item. So she could be better, but she's not on purpose either. I think my first Davison was way back. So way back then. I just started to post on HC. Oh yeah. Well, I couldn't do hardcore because I'm constantly talking, and so I'm not always 100% paying attention to like spamming life. And also I'm on Australian internet as well, so sometimes it doesn't let me actually hit my potions when I want them. But like I've died so many times. Like we've had a couple of battles where I spent 2 hours trying to get my gear back from the Viper Temple. Where, oh yeah, Expression Socket Curse called Enchanted Teleportation. Yeah, so I died within like the Viper Temple, like right inside the door, and I had to go back in and get my shit. And I had spare shit in my inventory, but I also dropped that inside the door. And yeah, we spent 2 hours going back inside trying to get my shit back. Because yeah, I couldn't leave without it. I also can only use one page of the stash, because we only used to have one page of the stash. So yeah, no hoarding like crazy sort of stuff. But yeah, my first character is always an Amazon. She's always Kelly, and yeah, her stats are always something to behold. But we've almost got all of Mount Arreat at the moment, or Arreat Plateau, sorry. And then I'll have to push, well, sorry, before we push inside, I've got that downwards thing, whatever it was, the pit of whatever the fuck. Sorry. Oh, that's right, he teleports. Yeah? Let me pick up whatever I can. Yeah, we got that pit to go down, and then we can go through the glacial pass if we have time still. If we don't, then I have to re-clear